morning, students. Hope all of you are doing well. Today, I'm going to discuss the first chapter exercise question and answer as well as the check your progress question and answer. So, in my last class, I am providing few questions from your exercise as a worksheet. So, today, I will discuss all question answers which are based on chapter 1 physical quantities and measurement. Okay, so let's see the first questions. So see here, student, from check your progress, page number 8. So page number 8, the first question from the check your progress is write true or false, correct the false statements. The first question is the total space occupied by an object is called its area. So is this the answer is this statement is true or false? The total space occupied by an object is called its area. So this statement is false because we know that the space occupied by an object is called its volume. So the first statement is false and the correct statement is that the total space occupied by an object is called its volume. Question number 2, we can find the area of irregular figures using a graph paper. Yes, we can find the area of irregular figures using a graph paper. Approximate area we can easily find out by using a graph paper. The maximum volume of a liquid that a container can hold is known as its capacity. Yes, the maximum volume of a liquid that a container can hold is known as its capacity. This statement is also true. So see that we can find the area of irregular figures using a graph paper. This statement is also true. And number 3, the maximum volume of a liquid that a container can hold is known as its capacity. Yes, so this statement is also true. Now question number 4, conical measuring cans with long handles are commonly used to measure milk. So conical measuring cans we can use to measure the petrol and or kerosene tail, but cylindrical measuring cans with long handles are commonly used to measure milk. So this statement is false. The correct one is that cylindrical measuring cans with long handles are commonly used to measure milk. Now question number 5, measuring cans used for commercial purposes have fixed capacities. Yes, this statement is true. Okay, now see that question number B, solve the following numerical problems. The length and breadth of a park is 60 meter and 40 meter respectively. Find its area. So you see this park length and breadth both is given. So how can you find out the area? So at first you like this way you have to solve this question. Question number B, first question. So the length of the park equals to 60 meter. So this information is given in your question. So write down given and breadth. Now you write down equals to breadth equals to 40 meter. So what is the area of the park? So area equals to length into breadth. So 60 meter into 40 meter. So now 2400. So means 2400 meter square, or you can write down square meter. Okay. So 2400 meter square is the area of that park. Now let's see the question number 2. What question the next one? You see here, find the volume of an ice cream brick of length 22 centimeter, breadth 10 centimeter and height is 8 centimeter. So how can you find out the volume? So the brick of that ice cream brick, length is given, breadth is given, height is given. So how can you find out the volume? So here also you can write down this problem. How can you solve it? Given length equals to 22 centimeter, breadth equals to 10 centimeter and height equals to 8 centimeter. So what is the volume of that cuboid? So volume, because you see this all three measurements, so length, breadth, height, all three measurements are different. So that's why that shape of the brick is actually that cuboid. So what is the volume of a cuboid? So volume of a cuboid equals to length into breadth into height. So because there that all these measures are different, so the shape of is brick is actually that cuboid. So that volume of an volume of an ice cream brick equals to length into breadth into height. So instead of length you put 22 centimeter, instead of breadth you write down 10 centimeter, and instead of height you write down 8 centimeter. So after calculation you will get the result. So hope you can understand. So that unit of the volume will come in centimeter cube. So what will be the result? So after multiplication you will get the result is 1760 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of an ice cream brick. Now question number 3. So you see the if you compare it with these two questions, you see this, the park length and breadth is given. So you see this, there's also that two measurement is given, but you see this, the two measurements are different. So the shape of the park is actually that rectangle. So the park of the the shape of the park is actually the rectangle, and here you see these questions, the ice cream brick, that three measurements are different, and in questions 2 is asking about the volume, and the three measurement is given here, length, breadth and height. So this ice cream brick actually the shape is the all these measurements are different, so the shape of this brick is cuboid. So we can use the formula to find out the volume of a cuboid, means the length into breadth into height. Let's see question number 3. Find the volume of 20 ice cubes. Each of side is 5 centimeter. So you see this here. So that is a 20 ice cube, and each of size is 5 centimeter. So at first you have to find out one ice cube's volume. So volume of one ice cubes, which each side is 5 centimeter. So question number 3, that each side of ice cubes equals to 5 centimeter. So the what is the volume of one ice cube? So the volume of one ice cube equals to, because you see this here that all these each sides are equal, so that's why the shape of the ice cube actually is a cube. So we can use the formula of it to find out the volume of a cube. So the formula the formula of the volume of a cube is equal to side into side. So instead of side, you write down 5 into 5 into 5. So that means actually 125 centimeter cube. Okay, so this is the actually that volume of one ice cube. Now here actually the question is asking about the 20 ice cubes. So how can you find out the volume of 20 ice cube? So volume of one ice cube already I found. So now you have to find out the volume of 20 ice cubes equals to 125 into 20 centimeter cube. So after calculation you will get 2500 centimeter cube. This is the volume of 20 ice cube. Now we will solve question number 4. How many liters of water will a cubical vessel hold if its side measures 50 centimeter? So you see here how many liters of water will a cubical vessel hold. So actually we know that the total space occupied by an object is called its volume. So how much that water occupies the space, that is actually we are finding. So means the capacity, so means the volume. So you know that the capacity and volume is almost the same things. So how many liters of water will a cubical vessel hold of its size measures 50 centimeter. So actually in question is asking about the volume of the cubical vessel. If we find out the volume of a cubical vessel, then easily we can find out how, that is that capacity that cubical vessel hold that water. Okay, so let's see that question number 4. How can you solve it? So in given information, it's given in your question that side of the cubical vessel equals to 50 centimeter. So the volume of the cubical vessel equals to 50 centimeter into 50 centimeter into 50 centimeter. So means 125,000 centimeter cube. So means 1,25,000 centimeter cube. That much much water the cubical vessel hold. So this is actually the volume of a cubical vessel. But student, in your question is asking about that how much liter of water. So you have to, but you see here that volume of the cubical vessel, the result whatever we've found, that is in centimeter cube. But in your question is asking about it is in liter. So how many liters of water will a cubical vessel hold if its side measures 50 centimeter? So we have to convert this centimeter cube in liter. So we know that as we know that, so we know that 1 liter equals to 1000 ml and 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. So we know that 1 ml equals to 1 centimeter cube. That we know. And we also know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. And 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. So actually that 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. So if we converted this centimeter cube to liter, then what will be the result? So actually it will be 125 liter. So 125 liter 125 liter of water will a cubical vessel hold if its side measures 50 centimeter? Okay, hope you understood how to solve this question. Okay, so next is go to page number 13, exercise first question, tick the most appropriate answer. So here you see the region enclosed within the boundaries of a closed figure is known as its. So 4 option is given here: length, area, volume and mass. So what will be the correct one? So the region enclosed within the boundaries of a closed figure is known as its area. So option B is the correct one. Next, question number 2, the total space occupied by an object is called its volume, because space occupied by an object is called its volume. Next, question number 3, which of the following device is commonly used to measure the volume of liquids such as petrol or kerosene? The fourth option is also given here: measuring cup, spring balance, conical cans, cylindrical cans. So you know that spring balance, it is not possible, that is totally wrong. And now you see that measuring cups, conical cans, cylindrical cans, but we can use a special type of measuring cans. So that one, actually the conical measuring cans that is actually used mainly in to measure petrol or kerosene. So option C is the correct one. Question number 4, the density of a substance is the ratio of its mass to the volume. So option B, the density equals to the mass per unit volume. So mass to volume. Which of the following physical quantity is used to describe the motion of a body? So motion of a body actually describe means how fast that object is in to that actually measure motion is in fast or slow, that actually we can learn, we know from the speed. Okay, so speed. Which of the following relation is correct? So here also 4 option is given. So students, we know that speed equals to distance by time. Okay, so you check which option is the correct one. So distance equals to speed into time, so you see that option B. So distance equal to speed into time, so this option B is the correct one. Now see that go to page number 14, fill in the blanks. The SI unit of area equals to, you know that, meter square, or you can write down it is square meter. Okay, so the area of a leaf can be found by using a graph paper. Okay, by using a graph paper we know that how can we find out the area of a leaf. Now question number 3, each unit of space in a solid figure is taken as a unit cube. So that is this question number 2, that will answer is the graph paper, and this one answer is unit cube. Liquids do not have a what shape? Do not have a definite shape. So liquids do not have a definite shape. The dash of a substance. So in this question, the liquids do not have a definite shape, or you can write down fixed shape. Fixed or definite, both are the correct ones. So liquids do not have a definite, or you can write down fixed shape. Question number 5, the dash of a substance is the ratio of its mass to the volume. So that answer will be the density. The density of a substance is the ratio of its mass to volume. The distance, question number 6, the distance traveled by a body in unit time is known as its speed. Question number 7, the speed of fast moving objects are expressed in kilometer per hour. So this question number 5 answer is density. It will be speed and it is expressed in kilometer per hour. Okay, now see question number C. Match the columns. Area of a rectangle. So area of a rectangle, which one will be the C? So length into breadth. Volume of a cuboid. Volume of a cuboid, you know that length into breadth into height. So this answer will be E. Density equals to, we can write down density is equal to mass per unit volume. So this is matched with D. Speed of an object is equal to distance by time. So this is matched with B. SI unit of speed is equal to, we know that, meter per second. Okay. Okay. Now see the question number D. Answer the following in short. What do you understand by the term area? So what is the area? So the amount of surface enclosed by a plane figure is called its area. And what is the SI unit of area? SI unit of area is meter square, or you can write down square meter. Question number 2. What do you understand by the term capacity? So the maximum volume of a liquid that a container can hold is known as its capacity. Question number 3. Define density of a substance and state the unit of density in the SI system. So density, we know that mass per unit volume. So density of a substance is defined as its mass per unit volume, and the SI unit of density is equal to kg per meter cube. Why is iron heavier than wood for the same volume? Iron is heavier than wood for the same volume because the density of iron is greater than that of wood. Because that heavier or lighter, so that's actually depends on the density. So that's why that iron is heavier than wood for the same volume, because the density of iron is greater than that of wood. Now question number 5. Define speed and write its SI unit. So the distance traveled by a body in unit time is known as its speed, and the SI unit of speed is meter per second. Okay, so now you see that question number E. Answer the following in detail. Explain how you would measure the area of an irregular shape using a graph paper. So you know that actually this part is you have to write in step by step. You have to take the graph paper and how you put the irregular shape on it, and how to trace the outline of that irregular shape, and then find out that how many complete square and how many half and more than half square is there, and then you multiply it with the one square area of the one square. Like that way you have to do. So that actually that way you step by step you have to write down. Okay, now question number 2. Write a short note on some devices that are used to measure the volume of liquids. So measure the volume of liquids are we can use that many different measurement many devices. So actually we use that measuring beaker or measuring cylinder or conical measuring cans. So that on that devices you have to write down some short notes. Question number 3. Describe a method by which you can measure the volume of an irregular solid. So irregular solids actually we measure by we measure by this water displacement method. So that actually that by using a water displacement method we found out how much the water is displaced when we put the irregular solid fully immersed in a liquid. So that is actually that method is called the water displacement method. So how that we will use it, so that you have to write down step by step and find out how can you find out the volume of a irregular solid. Question number 4. How can we compare the fastness or slowness of two moving objects? So that fastness or slowness of two moving objects we can measure by that in moving object in terms of speed. The fastness object travel a certain distance is less interval of time as compared to slowness object, and the slowness object will take more interval of time to cover that distance. Okay, now question number 5, how will you calculate the distance covered by a body if its speed and time taken are given? So if speed and time taken we given, we know the speed is equal to distance divided by time. So if we know the speed and time, then we can use that formula, distance is equal to speed into time. So that way we can find out that how much distance the distance covered by a body. So hope students you understood how to write down this question answer. So today's as a study material I am providing all questions answer in a study material. You please read the question, and all question answer you must write in your classwork copy. And as a worksheet I am providing one question paper which is based on this chapter, physical quantities and measurement. Okay, so thank you students, all please take care of yourself and your family and be safe at your home. Thank you, bye, have a good day.